My argument is uni versus apprenticeships. This is a very interesting topic and is actually quite heated among quite a lot of students. So, let me get to it. Of students from last year of college are now obviously going off to uni this year. And that means lots of student finance, lots of worries about money, lots of worries about where I'm going to get money, lots of worries about what friends, all this kind of stuff that you kind of get when you start a new school. It's kind of like that feeling, right? There's a considerable amount of worry in anywhere you go, because change is worrying. But you're going to uni to study media. I'm just going to use this as an example. You then realise that you've spent 4 years and spent 40 to 50 grand, 60 grand on tuition fees, on living, on eating, on going out, on clothes, on technology, all this kind of stuff that collates together. Studying 4 years of grueling media that you don't like it, or you've lost interest, or what you thought it was definitely not what it was, or you took on a course of media production sounding, oh, I'm going to be filming stuff for 2 or 3 years, and you go on it and it's theory, it's computer work, it's learning about the trade, stuff that you didn't think it was. Get worried about what you're going to do when you leave. And I'm not speaking from experience because I haven't been, and I'm not going to go, but from what people have told me and experienced and what I've seen in myself, what I've seen, in people myself, especially a trade like media. This is why I chose it as an example, not only because it's my interest, and it's not only my interest but my hobby, which is why it helps lots with that kind of that academical side of it. And you go and find a job in media, or you find a apprenticeship or an internship, or even some work experience over the summer period, and you find out, oh, maybe this isn't for me, or maybe this definitely is. You never lose, because you're always earning money, you're always gaining experience that you can put on your CV, you're always gaining an interest and insight before the people that have finished their uni courses, and you kind of feel, actually, is this it? And if you don't, you can leave, and you've got money because you get paid for it, you get like a normal paid job. Admittedly, it's not very good for the first year, but the second year normally bumps up nearly double what you pay on you earn that year. So that's a promising start. Why choose apprenticeships for certain things and why choose uni for certain things? If you're going to university, for example, like Alice is doing, to go and teach, or to go and primary school teaching, obviously you need to, or maybe if you want to go and be a doctor or a nurse, or some sort of field where it is really key that you know your stuff. There is always lots and lots of options out there, so make sure you look around first. That's my first tip. Second thing is experience over knowledge, and they're kind of two things that intertwine to each other, but then again they also do not. What I mean by that is that if you go out and learn the trade, if you go out and learn bricklaying, for example, or you go and study at a college and don't do any bricklaying, or do a little bit but learn about it, or you go out and you learn on the job, you learn with the trade, and you learn with an expert. Now, if you're looking to go and teach, like I've said before, uni is the only way. And I think it's so wrong, and I'm so furious about this, how the amount of money you earn teaching is half in a year what you need to pay is what you need to pay back for the whole of uni. So what you earn in a year before tax, so 20 to 25 grand is the kind of the average. So you tend to rack up about 60k for debts of uni fees and tuition fees. That is double what you'd earn in 2 years without spending any other money on anything. So you'd work for 2 years and spend no money, and you pay it back. Cool. I think it's so important that we treat teachers, doctors, nurses, ambulance services, public sector people with the utmost respect and the utmost money, possibly, because that is what attracts people to anything nowadays, which is, I think, is sick, really. I think it's awful that that is the case, that people are only attracted to jobs by money. I think it should be what your interests are. And sometimes people do fall into the trap of choosing money over fun, or sometimes love and stuff like that. And they hate it, but they do it because they need to survive. They need to feed their family. So respect that, but I do not respect them not following their heart, but following their brain and their financial side of it. It's a bit saddening for them. So I was having this conversation with my friends on Snapchat, and I was saying how it's so important to also go to, like, oh sorry, I wasn't saying this, this is what they were saying, it's also important to go to uni because you learn so much about living on your own, responsibilities, managing your money. It's so vital to growing up. 100% agree with that, and I actually, that's what I am for uni, for pros of uni is one of them things. But I can't see sometimes the logic of people when they go to uni, you know, they have this talk at college and they say, these people come into college who work for UCAS. So they have a talk at college halfway through the second year and say, or halfway through the first year, sorry, and to the end of the first year, they go, hi, we're from UCAS, you know, uni is obviously a really popular thing within students. It's a great nightlife, you know, you got all these good benefits, you get discounted Dominoes, you know, the student debt's not that bad, it's only like a phone contract, you pay £30 a month. They don't say for the rest of your life, because you basically do. You pay minimum of 50 to 45 grand back, and when they say it's student debt, it's just not. It's debt, whether you like it is. Like, there's no way to get around it. Like, it's debt. You've taken money off the government, you pay it back, and necessarily you get grants. But it's awful the way they advertise it. It's all propaganda, because all they care about is getting money. All they care about is getting £9 grand a year off each student they get. Do you really think they want you to come and be the next Steven Spielberg in their media course, or the next Jane Austen in their English writing literature course? They don't give a and I just want everyone who's watching this video to make sure that they know exactly what is going on, because, like, you only know about the pros and the cons of uni after you've gone through them. And there's some people who are watching this who don't have older brothers, who don't have older sisters, who have gone to uni, or parents possibly that haven't gone to uni, and they've been talked into it only by UCAS and by college. And I can swear on this as well, that colleges and sixth forms only want people to go to uni. They don't care about you if you're going into full-time employment, if you're going into an apprenticeship. They don't give you any attention. The only attention you get is when you say, I'm going to uni, or yes, I will submit my UCAS, and then they give you all the attention they want. They give you all the grades they want, because they are the ones ultimately that mark your work. If you're on a course that I am, like, I just want to make sure that everyone knows what they're going in for, and maybe the run you think it is, it may not be, or you realise that after 6 months of being on the course, you can drop out, but you've lost £9 grand, and you've lost time, you've lost experience, possible networks that you could have made. So there's so much stuff that goes into both parties, both apprenticeships and unis. There's so much validity in both, and also there is cons in both as well. Like, apprenticeships are shitty pay. I'm not saying that apprenticeships are the best. Apprenticeships are awful pay. What am I on about? Anyway, guys, thank you very much for watching. I hope you've had a really good day, and if you are going to uni, college, whatever, starting secondary school next year, or you're starting uni, or your second year of college, or whatever point you are in education, I hope you have the best future, the best time in education as well, because it's such an important and great time in your life. And stay sexy, because you've very good at football. And I'll see you tomorrow morning in a bit.